Hello there, welcome back to my channel. This is Louise from Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm doing a video on how to cook egg biryani in a rice cooker. So first of all, you'll need a rice cooker. This is mine. I've had this a couple of years, but it's not the first rice cooker I've used. I've had many. I think I started using a rice cooker around about 25 years ago, just because I needed to save time. I was working full time, I had young children, and it's just very labour saving using the rice cooker. I could get on with other things while the rice was left to cook. So why am I doing egg biryani? Well, a few months ago my youngest daughter, she became vegan, and then she became vegetarian. She couldn't hack the vegan, so she went on to being vegetarian, and she does like biryani, but obviously couldn't have chicken or lamb in the biryani. And in true biryani, you do have boiled eggs. You have the meat, you have the boiled eggs, you have the potatoes, you have the peas. But I thought, why not just do boiled eggs? Because we all like boiled eggs in our family. So first of all, apart from the rice cooker, you need your rice. I use basmati rice. I like this aroma, and when you're cooking anything like a biryani, basmati is probably the best for that. You know, it has a wonderful aroma. So basmati rice. I've got my boiled eggs, and they might not resemble boiled eggs because of the colour. Basically, I've boiled these hard boiled, and obviously unpeeled the shells, and I've scored a few lines in each egg, and then I've sprinkled it with a bit of turmeric. So literally they've just been rolled in turmeric, and then in a very shallow frying pan with hot oil, I've fried these to get this sort of bumpy sort of texture. You can see there. It's just to give it it gives it a nice appearance rather than just putting in a plain white boiled egg. It's just for the purpose of, doesn't add any flavour, it's just for appearances. It looks a bit more appealing. So that's what you do. I'm not going to show you that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Boil the eggs. Each boiled egg, just score a couple of lines in the flesh part of the egg, the white part. Shallow frying pan, sprinkle your turmeric over them, roll them in it, and then just literally pop them in the frying pan until they turn this colour. Literally a couple of minutes, that's all you need. So that part done. Now, how do you make rice cooker biryani then? So this is the rice cooker. For those of you who've never seen a rice cooker, inside there are measurements there. So depending on how many servings you want, if you wanted 3, 4 servings, there are numbers. They're all it goes up in twos, so there are no odd numbers there. So it's 4, 6, 8 and 10. So today I'll probably be cooking 6 cups, because I'm making some extra for my daughter so she can take it back to her house. So 6 cups, and basically when you get a rice cooker, it does come with a measuring cup. I lost mine, so I just use this. So take the rice. I'm going to put the rice in and wash the rice in this, and then put the level of water. Now the level of water you put in here is very important. So I'm just going to pause the camera while I get the rice in, wash it, and then I'll show you how much water I'll put in. Okay, so I've washed the rice, and when you wash the rice you want to make sure that the water runs clear, then you'll know all the dust and other impurities that are mixed in with the rice you know, have been cleaned off basically. So there's 6 cups of rice in there, and normally I'll just show you. Normally, if I'm cooking 6 cups of rice, I would be filling the water level up to where it says 6. But because I'm making biryani, I'm going to be adding the masala to this. And I like my rice to be firm. I don't like it to be sticky and soft. So it's entirely up to you how you cook your biryani. You know, if you like it a bit on the soft side, that's fine. But I like the rice to be firm and separate. So instead of filling it up to the 6th level, I will be filling it up to 4.5, because the biryani masala that I've made is about approximately 1.5 cups of this, of liquid. So I don't want it to get too soft, because that will be added to this later. So I'm just going to carefully put the water in up to the 4.5 level. So that's at 4. I just need to add a little bit more, so I'll just pause the camera. Yeah. So I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the level is on 4.5, not on 6. So if you were cooking rice normally, you'd have 6 cups of rice, say, and you'd have the water level right on 6, and that's to get a nice sort of like firm textured rice. If you wanted your rice a little bit softer, you could always add some more water, but it's a bit of trial and error when you're first using a rice cooker, depending on how you like rice. So rice cooker lid on. I forgot to tell you that I've added some garam masala as well into the rice, so this will cook along with the rice to give it more flavour. You don't normally put these in when you're just cooking plain rice, so this is purely because it's biryani. So I've got cumin, I've got some cardamom, I've got bay leaf, I've got a bit of cinnamon stick, a pinch of salt, and a little knob of butter, clarified butter or ghee. So pop that lid back on, and then I'll return to that when it's ready to add the biryani. So what I've got in here is 1 onion with 1 clove of garlic and a nub of ginger shredded, and I've fried the onions off, and then I've added this masala, shan biryani. So I've added that. There's 2 sachets in there. I've added half a sachet because I'm not doing a full pan. I'm only cooking a small amount. So as that cooks, I'm going to add these boiled eggs to there. And then I'm going to add some boiling water and let the let the masala and the eggs cook together. The eggs are already cooked, it's just to add more flavour. So I'm going to add some boiling water. Okay, so this is reaching the point now where it's going to switch to warm. So this is where I need to add the egg biryani. So I'm just going to take the lid off carefully and add that. So in goes the masala and the eggs, and then I'll just give that a stir. Okay, so the eggs and the masala have been added, and I'm going to put the lid back on and then let it evaporate some more, because there's liquid there that needs to evaporate off now. So I'll leave that and then come back to when it's fully cooked. So here we are, the rice is cooked, the biryani is mixed in, and you see the rice is nice, firm, separate, you know, it's not all stuck together. That's exactly what you want. So that's the reason why I put less water in and use the water or the gravy or sauce from the biryani mix to make up for that, so it was just the right level. And just to top it off, add some fried onions, and that's it. It's done, ready to be served. You can have that with a nice chutney, tomato chutney. You could have curry with it, but it's a dish in itself. You don't really need to have anything else to it. Just give it a little turn over, then you can see